Ramaphosa is on a mission to mend relations with the US as he laments the mischaracterization of local laws like the Expropriation Act. He says it's hopeful that South Africa will continue to benefit from AGOA.
We export, but we also import from the United States. So it is a two-way process, as it is with many other countries around the world. As it is now, we continue not only in anticipation of an AGOA initiative, but we continue to expand our export market for a variety of goods around the world. And as we visit various countries, we do actively promote our own country so as to ensure that our reliance on various markets becomes a multiplicity of engagements.
The president also took aim at lobby groups, AfriForum and Solidarity, saying they are spreading misinformation in the US about South Africa. He says the lobby groups are unpatriotic.
They have instigated the action that is now being taken against the people of South Africa. And the fact whether that is treasonous or not is a matter that obviously our law enforcement agencies need to look at. The National Prosecuting Agency needs to look at that. But I take a dim view, in fact, a very negative view of what has ensued as they run around the world, bad-mouthing their own country.
The EFF took Ramaphosa to task about his meetings with US-based South African-born businessman Elon Musk, arguing this emboldened what the party calls his racist attitude towards South Africa, but the president maintains Pretoria will speak to both state and non-state entities in its diplomatic channels.
He came to my hotel room and we had a discussion, and the discussion revolved around his would-be investments. So did I speak to him? Yes, recently the answer is yes. And this we do because we continue to engage with a variety of people through diplomatic channels, as well as we engage with them through various constituencies in countries that we have relations with. And as I've indicated through this conversation that I had, we were able to have a discussion on what was a mischaracterization of what was being said about our country.
On local matters, the MK party shot a direct question about whether Ramaphosa supported the amendment of Section 25 of the Constitution to allow for land expropriation without compensation.
Section 25 of the Constitution does give us opportunities. We have now enacted a piece of legislation, Expropriation Act, that is also going to give greater muscle, greater ability for us to address the land question in South Africa. So a multiplicity of initiatives are underway, and I am confident that yes, we will finally be able to achieve the objective that our people have struggled for over the years.
Regarding the conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Ramaphosa says he's hopeful that a lasting peace deal is within reach.
So right now, when there will be a meeting of SADC and thereafter followed up by a joint meeting of EAC and SADC, we are hoping that we will be able to have a more durable ceasefire that will lead to a permanent cessation of hostilities. The good thing is that meetings are now underway and further meetings are being planned that will also involve the heads of states.
Meanwhile, Ramaphosa says Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana will outline in his budget speech on Wednesday how South Africa will leverage its 49 trillion rand balance sheet to support the country's infrastructure and industrial programs. Ulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.